and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. All right, a chance to check out stats for Dillon Brooks.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo is out there with Dillon Brooks. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then it's Johnson, and it's Smith in at the 5. Roman the paint. And for Philadelphia, Jalen Green is out there with MP. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at shooting guard. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Brooks outside. MP against Giannis. Smith outside. Pass to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made. Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, Antetokounmpo. Last game he had 28 points. Over MP. Antetokounmpo, no good. MP kicks to Maxey. MP with a screen on Giannis. Over Giannis. Maxey, no good.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Smith outside. Back to Johnson. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Johnson. No good with the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Now, MP. Following the three-point attempt by Dillon Brooks. Count the basket.
Oh, nice shot by Maxey. He is definitely a 3-level guy.
Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Rockets.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players, one and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here's Johnson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. MP kicks to Maxey. MP with a screen on Johnson. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by MP. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically logging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. That one misses. Bucks trail by 6. Smith outside. Brooks outside. Pass to Miller. Johnson from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
So it's the Bucks now after the Sixers pick up 2. Smith with a screen on Maxey. Johnson can't get it to go.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Screen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Great to see developing players like MP saving plays like that. That shows some good off-ball awareness.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 10-point game. Antetokounmpo against MP. Pass to Smith. Here's Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's McCain. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana. Again, Philadelphia.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
With the drive, and MP throws it down hard. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Johnson. Rebound by the 76ers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. MP against Antetokounmpo. There's the pick. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got his second basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The 3 from Johnson. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Bucks trail by 16. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Miller. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 16. And MP throws it down hard.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The 76ers making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. Now here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. Brooks, the pass to Johnson. No good again that time.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Council's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Marshall in for Brooks. And we got a story coming to us now from Shams Charania regarding the LA Clippers. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. They wanted somebody who could run the offense, get the ball where it needs to go, and play with fire on the defensive end. Marcus Smart is all of that and more. The quintessential glue guy. I'm told they could not be happier to bring in Smart.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Shots good by Miller.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The 76ers leading by 18. Outside, Green. Back to MP. MP with a screen on Johnson. No problems knocking that one down. Maxi's got 12 points in the game.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Johnson finds Portis. Back to Johnson. Portis a screen on Green. Johnson. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
MP passes to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Grant, he's checked in for Green. And here is Wesley. Pass to Miller. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Brett, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles, like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
Now, here's Grant. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Here's Miller. Pass to Portis. That's good. It's Miller with the assist.
And Portis understands his role in this offense, including when to look to score inside.
The drive by MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 16 points for MP.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Miller, no luck. And so, MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with the win.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Here is Miller. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Left side, Portis. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And Portis got that shot off really quick.
Pass to Council. Screen by MP. From the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Miller outside.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
Good on the three-point shot.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Bucks shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Miller with a screen on Maxey. Wesley the pass to Jackson. The rebound by Yabusele.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Grant, that's good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Wesley. Following the basket by Jeremy Grant. Pass to Miller. For the three. MP grabs the miss. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Grant outside. Maxey looking it over. Rebound, Milwaukee. Marshall with it. Scoreless thus far. There's Miller with the three. MP has been leading the charge for the 76ers. He was a And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Then it's Williams. And it's Wesley in at the point guard position. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Indiana was terrific. He scored an incredible number of points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight. Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now Wesley, still without a basket. Portis sets the pick for Marshall. Outside Williams, shot clock at 5. Shoots a three, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Right side, Portis. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
A nice shot by McCain.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Pass to Portis. To the inside. A steal. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Williams. MP, no good. The Bucks shooting just 31% in the game. Releases. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Williams has got his first points of the night. Here's Kendall. And MP throws it down.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. He trains it from the right block. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
MP kicks to Maxey. Back to MP. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
MP just flexing there on that finish, pushing through the defense.
A different look for Milwaukee. Smith comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Johnson in for Williams. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Giannis. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Maxey. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
MP against Giannis. Pass to Wesley. On the wing, Giannis. He's got 10, and that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in the game.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
20 feet out, and Green with the basket on the assist by MP.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now, here's Marshall. Still yet to score. Offline with his 3. MP against Wendell.
Oh, yes, sir. Big flush from MP, a young player looking to make the highlight reel.
Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Smith with a screen on MP. From deep, Antetokounmpo. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP inside. Johnson on him. And the dunk by MP.
Above the rim, MP rising up.
The Bucks shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Inside, here's Johnson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Trains it from beyond the arc. 15 points in the game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brooks comes in for Najee Marshall, and Miller's subbed in for Johnson. Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Green deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to MP. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And it's Green missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Brooks misses.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
From deep, Green. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Smith with a screen on Maxey. Here's Wesley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Wesley at the line for 2.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Maxey against Wesley, and Maxey gets it to go on the assist by MP.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
And here is Wesley. Pass to Miller. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Miller's got 10 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
Here's Wesley. They get a hand on it, and stolen by MP. Down low. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grant comes in for Green. Milwaukee's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Miller surveying the floor. Shoots. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. MP kicks to Maxey. Screen by MP. And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got 31 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And now we've got some...
Oh, yikes! Look out below! That finish. Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Bucks shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. To the paint. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. Smith, no good. Philadelphia has gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. MP with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Maxey, no good. Brooks against Maxey. Pass to Portis. Johnson for 3. MP grabs the miss.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
MP with a screen on Miller. McCain's shot is off.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Portis, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Grant kicks to MP. Screen by MP. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 37.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Council's checked in, and it's Austin Reeves in for Maxey. Now, here's Johnson. Nothing on the board. Outside Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And bigs like Portis can get up and make those dunks look sweet.
Here's Philadelphia. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Miller. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Unable to get that one. It's taken away by Smith. And the rejection by MP. Johnson, wide open, he fires.
And his struggles continue. Just still scoreless and just can't seem to take the lid off.
Here's Brooks. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Grant for 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Council. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey, folks.
All of them have serious talent, and they have endurance. They can shoot all day. Rack after rack.
Yeah, when these guys get on a roll. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Bucks.
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively. They're not going to win like this.
Seems highly unlikely, indeed. And that's all for us. Now it's time to...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at them.
They've got MP, also Green out there, and it's McCain in at the 2. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's Maxey. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The 76ers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Both good from the line that time. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
Johnson against Maxey. Goes up on the wing, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And there's the bucket from MP.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Giannis' screen on Maxey. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by MP. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Giannis. 17 points in the game.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Took him no time at all on that one. McCain's got 15.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now, here's Maxey. 33 points for him. MP inside. Brooks covering. MP, good. MP's got 45 points. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Brooks kicks to Giannis. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-5 run here. Brooks against Green. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here.
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense from the youngster.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Miller outside. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. On the wing, MP. Covered by Giannis. Maxey against Johnson. Kicks it out to Maxey. Screen by MP. Hands it from downtown. Maxey's got 36.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Johnson, the pass to Brooks. Now, Antetokounmpo. The shot's good. Giannis has got 22.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
Philadelphia's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. MP kicks to Maxey. Pass to MP. Now here's Green. Just 5 on the clock. Over Brooks. And it's Green missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. But here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 36. MP, no good.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Here's Smith. The shot will not fall. Good defense by MP. Here's McCain. Antetokounmpo defending. The drive by MP. Good D by Miller. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Brooks. To the middle, trying to find Smith. He's got it now. He gets it in there.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
76ers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Maxey against Johnson. Pass to Smith. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. And it's Green missing. Bucks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Giannis high post. He's got 24.
Well, MP read the shot attempt like a book, anticipated it, and then able to knock it away.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
And so it's Milwaukee now. 76ers getting the bucket. Miller outside. MP grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the wide open shot from Green. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. MP passes to Maxey. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. The Bucks shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Smith against Maxey. Can they get it? The shot off that time.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And so Miller will bring it up for Milwaukee. Johnson from outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. And MP throws it down hard.
No run-of-the-mill stuff there. No. Fellas putting something extra on it.
Greg, can you believe that? My goodness.
And this can deflate the other team. They need to answer back strong.
Here is Brooks. The 76ers getting the bucket. Antetokounmpo passes to Miller. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
The drive by MP. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 26 points for him. Johnson for 3. And it's MP with the rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. On the wing, MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Goodness. MP going deep in the bag with that one.
The Bucks shooting a meager 37% for the game. Driving the lane, and MP throws it down hard.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And Milwaukee has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Miller, the pass to Johnson. Smith against MP. Bounce pass, Smith. Brooks from outside. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Brooks has got 8 points.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
MP finds Maxey on the top of the key, and another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Milwaukee's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Second team. substitution on the court.
Miller kicks to Wesley. Snatched away. Fast break, Philadelphia. Moving it up. Milwaukee with the rebound. Marshall with it. He has yet to score. Portis can't get it to go. MP passes to Maxey. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Outside Jackson, back to Miller. Bucks passing it around, and a wide open look for Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Philadelphia shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Wesley. Miller outside. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And it's Council missing. Bucks shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense.
Who's watching here?
Miller kicks to Portis. And it's off from three-point range. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. MP passes to Grant. And the three ball is good. Grant's got 8 points.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Miller outside. They could use a bucket. Drops in the tray. Miller's got 6 points in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you, right?
He's checked in for the 76ers. Philadelphia has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. On the court for the Bucks, Smith is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Johnson in at the 1 spot. Johnson outside. Giannis inside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. MP with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Miller outside. It's Brooks on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
Good on the second free throw. Now Reeves. MP dishes to Jones. Pass to MP. Here's Council. Reeves finds MP. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Pass to Council. MP up top. Plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 59 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
And here's Johnson outside. Rebound by the 76ers.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And here's Reeves outside. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
The Bucks shooting around 37% in the 4th quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Back to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you could forget it.
Philadelphia's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Brooks feeling it out a bit for 3. It's hauled in by MP.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And so MP will bring it up for the 76ers. Right wing. MP with a screen on Miller. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Clearly a foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Kendall. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis onto the Kumbo. Wow!
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Miller, no lie. Philadelphia is shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. MP kicks to Yabusele. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a